Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. Speaking to you from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right. This news is predominantly for the Indian market. This is AIB, All India Bakchod. All right. I'm reading it from the News Minute, which says the following. In light of the allegations of misconduct against All India Bakchod founders, Tanmay Bhat and Gursimran Khamba, the comedy collective announced on Monday that Tanmay, the big guy, he'll be stepping away from the business immediately, and Gursimran Khamba will take a leave of absence. Now, these two are the genius behind AIB and its viral videos. Now, Tanmay Bhat is said to have been aware of the allegations of sexual misconduct against a comedian, Utsav Chakraborty. Okay, now Utsav is the comedian who apparently did some bad things. Now, in an earlier statement, AIB, All India Bakchod, accepted Tanmay Bhat had knowledge of the accusations and that he was informed of the harassment meted out by him to a woman who had confided in Tanmay. Okay, now Tanmay is the main guy. He apparently knew of all these allegations, but he still chose to ignore it. Okay, now Tanmay apparently received specific detailed allegations about him in a private personal conversations. Tanmay confronted Utsav in a personal capacity, which led Utsav calling the victim, leading to further harassment, they said. Okay, a survivor, apparently secret, okay, who wished to remain anonymous, accused Gursimran Khamba of sexual harassment in an incident of 2015 and 16 on Monday. On two separate occasions, he made unwelcome advances and she had forcefully pushed him away. Later, he started to call her when intoxicated, threatened to ruin the friendship, and emotionally blackmailed and emotionally abused for most of the 5 months. Now, here are my thoughts. Here are my thoughts in terms of the whole episode. Now, AIB is filled with all these genius characters. Okay, you're talking of Tanmay Bhat, you're talking of Gursimran Khamba, you're talking of this guy Utsav Chakraborty. Now, let me tell you this. If you're talking of someone who's an absolute genius, of someone who is a brainchild, who's oozing with creativity, you can never expect them to be perfect. They would always have the amazing side, that is where they are creative, where they are amazing, where they are proactive. On the other end of the spectrum, you tend to have drawbacks, which they are, sexually pretty driven, they're pretty horny, they're pretty crazy, and they have a wild side. Now, what I don't seem to understand is this bloody Me Too movement, which is there, is focusing on having men who are creative, who are genius, who are smart, who are intelligent, but they want them to also be fucking saints. They want them to be absolutely fucking perfect. Now, in a perfect world, we would have someone who is a genius, who's smart, who's intelligent, who is successful, and they would also be nice. But the problem is we don't live in a perfect world. And here's another thing. Why are these women, why are these females approaching these guys? Why are they going for guys who are rich, who are successful, who are out there? Why are they trying to lure them in? Why don't they go for Ramu, Shamu, or Damu, who are absolutely useless? See, I'm not trying to say that there's no atrocities towards Indian women in India. Please don't get me wrong. There are tons of atrocities that are happening to all the women in Asian or in the Eastern Hemisphere or even the West. Okay, you have women who are victims of acid attacks. You have victims who are beaten up, bruised, battered. I I I'm totally against all this. Okay, but at the same time, don't assume that all women are fucking saints. Women are not fucking saints. Okay, I'll give you my own fucking example. When I was poor, when I was on the streets, when I was a nothing and nobody, no female came or wanted to get to know me. Absolutely none. But the minute I started to be famous, the minute I started to appear on Coca-Cola, I started becoming rich, I started getting gigs, I became popular. I used to get females who used to approach me looking sexy, showing their cleavage, showing their bodies, trying to lure me in, trying to talk really sweet. And when they would sit down alone with me, that time, they would just, give me these indirect messages. See, keep this in mind. No smart female would ever meet a guy alone in his fucking room. Okay, it doesn't take rocket science. These females come and sit down with the guy totally alone, and they expect the guy to be fucking decent. Okay, that's stupid. If you're so fucking smart and you're so fucking intelligent, why don't you meet someone outside? When you meet people on the outside in a public place, there's no incident that can take place. And what I don't seem to understand is, Why are these females meeting these guys alone in a room? Why are they meeting alone in a bedroom or private, or they're meeting when they're drunk? Okay. Here's the simple thing. If someone sends you a fucking message that is not appropriate, block and fucking delete them off. Okay. That's what I strongly believe. Now, all men, I'll tell you this, all fucking men, okay, we get turned on pretty easy. We get turned on pretty fast. We like quick sex and we finish it fast. Now, there is that moment of frustration where we need to vent out our sexual, curiosity. But that doesn't make all of us fucking bad, okay? Get this straight in your head. And women are not fucking saints. I have met so many fucking females who keep saying, oh, I've been a victim. Oh, I've been so. And if you see their characters, the way they behave, the way they act, they are fucking sluts. I'll tell you this much. You don't have to go very far. I have met so many women, okay, who tend to show such a decent image outside, who talk about God. But if you get them turned on, they would expose themselves on their webcam. They would talk sexually. They would get naked. They would do stuff that you never ever imagined. You think women are all fucking saints? You think women don't have a wild side to them? You think women have not committed any sins? See, this is so fucking stupid where you're trying to portray all women as fucking victims and all men as fucking bad guys. That's not the case. Let me ask you a very simple question. Why do women put lipstick when they go to work? Why do women have to get their hairs done, look sexy, wear heels, put their legs up, put their butts out, wear sexy dresses? Why don't they cover themselves and fucking dress up like men? Do you see men putting on rouge for their lips, trying to, wear sexually turned on dresses? Why do they cover themselves? Why can't women cover themselves? Why are there separate set of standards for men and separate set of standards for women? Why do women have to look attractive when they go to work? What has attractiveness got to do with the results? Now, here's the simple thing. Women are very, very fucking smart. They're very, very fucking intelligent. Okay. If a woman has had a bad experience, she needs to bring this fucking out. Not bring it out after 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years, or 20 years. I find it so retarded when a female talks about it after 30 years or 50 years. Oh, now I finally have the courage to break out of my closet and speak. Here's the thing. People like, I don't endorse, taking advantage of someone innocent. Absolutely not. What Tanmay Bhat or Gursimran Khamba did, and this guy, Utsav Chakraborty, well, it's not right. I'll be the first one to tell you, it's not right. Okay, they should have figured out that, okay, you want to go for sex, go to a girl who takes money for sex, go to someone who enjoys this. In fact, the part where I get pissed off with these guys, they didn't use their fucking common sense. Okay, they trusted the woman. They trusted people way too easily. And harassing someone when you're drunk is absolute stupidity. So where they're wrong, they're fucking wrong. But the main thing what you need to keep in mind is all these creative guys, these guys who are geniuses, these guys who are amazing, you cannot get them to be fucking saints. You cannot expect the best, most creative, most amazing human beings not to have an iota of drawback in them. They will always have something bad that is there in them. They are never perfect. And please stop patronizing all these females. Me Too movement. Females are not fucking saints. Females are not fucking saints. Get this in your head. There are so many of these bitches around who are just trying to fuck up people's lives, who are jobless, who are nothing and nobody. All you ought to do is look at Stormy Daniels. You think Stormy Daniels is a fucking saint? She got herself a boob job. She's a fucking whore. She shows her breasts around. She's a pole dancer for all that you know. In fact, look at all these porn stars. You think females are all nicey nice and all the guys are bad? Come on, grow the fuck up, okay? All you got to do is go and walk in a red light district. You'll see these women who are there, okay? At least they're being honest and direct about it. The ones who are dangerous are the ones who are acting like decent females, but they have, a evil desire in their fucking brains. I have met lots of females in my lifetime. And I'll tell you this, me being a playboy, I had all girls, all my girlfriends, okay? They were the simple, decent, nicey ones. And all of them, they spent time alone with me. They knew what they were getting into. And many of them, when they were alone with me, they did things that nobody would believe. And now they could easily present themselves as victims. And trust me, my life would have been destroyed. But thankfully, they did not. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Don't think females are fucking saints. They are not fucking saints. And these ones who keep coming forward, oh, I have the courage to come forward. Oh, they are not fucking victims. You check their history, they always will have something rotten somewhere. Because if a girl is smart, if a girl's upbringing is proper, if she's fucking decent, she'll not mix with such characters. She'll not mix in such opportunities. She'll not invite trouble. She'll always be smart. She'll always take the intelligent way out. Now, India has a major fucking crisis where the rape culture is concerned. You have many men who are fucking retarded. You have many women who are fucking, taking advantage of the system. In between, you have these people who are good, who are smart, and who are getting lynched upon. I seriously feel this incident is simply being blown out of proportion. AIB these are amazing human beings. These are great people who have the capacity to really be creative, who are doing something different. Please stop lynching them. Please stop destroying their careers. They are doing something worthwhile. I think instead of focusing on their drawbacks, forgive them. They have done something fucking wrong. Give them a second chance and let them shine. Let them shine. While these females who are absolutely nothing or nobody, who are bloody ordinary, who are useless, the only thing they are 15 minutes to fame is, allegations and feeling good about it. Yes, you have been a fucking victim, but it takes two hands to fucking clap. You shouldn't have done what you did. You're also equally to blame. And waiting for such a long time and then shouting, Me Too movement. I don't have any fucking respect. I don't have any fucking pity for you. I think you're equally to blame. I would just say, give these guys, Tanmay Bhat, Gursimran Khamba, and what's his name, Utsav Chakraborty, give them a slap. Give them, slap them on their wrists. Give them a slap on their face. And, you have already named and shamed them. Finished. End of story. Let them move on. Let them create the content that is entertaining the world, that is, making their brand so big, that is giving, such an opportunity to upcoming people. They are a source of inspiration for so many individuals. They have done something that nobody else could do. Why destroy creativity that is coming out? This Me Too movement is so fucking full of shit. I totally hate it. And I'm totally against this nonsense that is there. If you ask me, I'm totally in support of AIB. I support these guys. And I don't give a fuck whether you like it or you don't like it. I am against rape. I am against atrocities against women. I am against the bad things that are done. They have made a bad call. They have taken a bad call. They have made a mistake in terms of judgment. That shouldn't define their life. That shouldn't define their character. Okay, this girl who is giving the allegation, she's no fucking saint. I'm sure she has skeletons in her closet. All you got to do is dig it out, and then you'll come to know that she's also not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. This is what I have to say. I don't give a fuck whether you like the video or don't like the video. Put your comments. I always read them. This is me signing off for now. Take care.